Elon Musk, Donald Trump. Together. On X. What could possibly go wrong? The internet held its breath. Would this be the interview of the century? Would it break the internet? The answer was a resounding maybe, with a side of technical difficulties. The hype was real. People were ready to watch these two titans of industry and politics engage in what was sure to be a cordially chaotic conversation. Little did they know the chaos would start early. 8 p.m. Eastern Time, the world was ready, the anticipation was palpable. Millions logged on, eager to witness history. The excitement was electric, the air buzzing with expectation. And then, nothing. X, the platform formerly known as Twitter, decided to take a little nap. Screens froze. Users panicked. The digital world came to a standstill. Was it the sheer force of two giant egos colliding? A battle of titans that the internet couldn't handle? Had the internet finally imploded under the weight of its own memes? The chaos was unprecedented. The answer, as it turned out, was far less exciting. It wasn't a grand conspiracy or a digital apocalypse. Technical difficulties plagued the platform, leaving users staring at loading screens instead of the much-anticipated interview. The frustration was universal. Some might call it bad timing, a glitch in the matrix at the worst possible moment. Others might call it a Tuesday, just another day in the unpredictable world of technology. Never one to shy away from the spotlight, even when it's shining on a platform crash, Elon Musk has once again found himself at the center of a digital storm. This time, the tech mogul is pointing fingers at what he believes to be a deliberate cyber attack aimed at disrupting his latest venture. Elon Musk took to, X to explain the situation. His diagnosis: Cyberattack. In a series of tweets, Musk detailed how the platform was targeted by malicious actors, causing widespread disruption and chaos. Yes, according to Musk, some nefarious forces were trying to silence the dynamic duo. He suggested that these cybercriminals were threatened by the power of free speech and the influence of his platform. Were they threatened by the power of free speech, or was there a deeper, more sinister motive at play? Musk's followers were quick to rally behind him, echoing his concerns and calling for greater cybersecurity measures. Or maybe they just really hated good lighting. Musk's humorous take on the situation added a touch of levity to an otherwise serious issue. Musk, ever the optimist, assured everyone that the interview would continue. He emphasized that no cyber attack could deter him from his mission. After all, a little thing like a cyber attack couldn't stop these two, right? With a team of dedicated professionals working tirelessly to counter the threat, Musk remained confident in their ability to overcome any obstacle. The internet, still reeling from its forced digital detox, collectively held its breath. As users waited for updates, the incident served as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities in our increasingly digital world. We told you so. Okay, maybe not in those exact words, but they definitely implied that the cyber attack was proof that the system was out to get them. Meanwhile, the Trump campaign, never missing an opportunity to seize the narrative, chimed in. The delay, they argued, was just another example of the powers that be trying to silence their message. The irony, of course, being that the delay was actually giving them more airtime, albeit unintentional. This wasn't the first time X had a digital meltdown during a high-profile event. Remember Ron DeSantis' presidential campaign launch? Let's just say it involved a lot of awkward silence and refreshing browser windows. It seems that X, despite its best efforts, just can't seem to catch a break. Or maybe it's just really bad at handling large crowds. Whatever the reason, it's clear that X has some work to do if it wants to be the go-to platform for, anything important. After what felt like an eternity, and probably was an eternity in internet time, the interview finally started. Sure, it was delayed, and yeah, maybe some people had already moved on with their lives, but it was happening. The anticipation had built up to a fever pitch, and the moment was finally here. Musk and Trump, back in the digital saddle, ready to discuss everything and nothing. The topics ranged from the mundane to the extraordinary, capturing the attention of everyone watching. The internet breathed a collective sigh of relief. The world didn't end. In fact, it felt like a new beginning for some. The interview, though slightly less impactful due to the technical difficulties, still garnered millions of viewers. And X? Well, X learned a valuable lesson that day. Never underestimate the power of two very famous, very opinionated individuals to break the internet. Their combined influence was a force to be reckoned with. or at least temporarily crash a website. The digital world had been shaken, but it was a reminder of the unpredictable nature of live events.